Don't be a flake. Don't run away from your feelings, babe. Don't be afraid. Don't be ashamed. Don't hesitate to say, hey, babe. Hey, babe. Hey, babe. Hey, babe. Hey, babe. Hey, babe.
We fell in love in a hey babe place. We fell in love in a hey babe place. Hey babe,
How are you, sir?
how you doing?
I'm doing good.
I wanted to wear the brand new sneakers that I bought, which are light blue Nike Blazers mid-range in honor of our guest Ashley Gavin, who's a lesbian.
Thank
Hello,
you,
Ashley.
thank you. And you wore the official shoe of my people.
Yes.
The mid-rise blazer in blue. Thank you
Yes.
so much.
Very specific.
This is yes.
Very specific.
This is yeah.
I would imagine mine is more.
Yeah, yours are a little more like, oh, is that a little boy in the skate park or is that a grown
Yes.
woman lesbian? That's what I would say my look is.
You ever pick up a pair of these Reebok 80, what are they called? C88? Something like These.
No.
I'm doing some shoe shopping, so I
He's
want
on New Balances
I
right
got
now.
the 90-60s.
Now,
Oh, those are
Ashley,
nice.
you strike us. You strike me as you're one of those. She's cool. She's got the new fashion.
Thank
Those-
you so fucking much. I try so hard.
Yes.
I see.
try so hard.
Right?
You read.
the baggy shirts.
You read as fashionable to me.
This is a great day.
Yes.
This is the first conversation I've had today.
Yes, and you haven't even eaten anything.
I haven't even eaten anything yet.
You were listening to the wrong podcast. You listened to Chrissy Glasses. That's why you're intermittent fasting. But here at Hey Babe, we eat like Gavons.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, and what a great start. I'm so happy. Thank you so
You're
much.
getting the vibe. You're listening to Chaos to prepare for this to get a sense of it.
Yeah,
But
I
you're
always do.
immediately getting the vibe because we're 1 minute in and we're talking fashion.
Yeah.
We're talking
That's it.
fashion. We're talking glasses. Which Sal, you haven't seen these glasses?
No, so here's a couple of things. First of all, you had those and you lost them,
Yes.
and then
Bro.
you didn't find them. You purchased a new pair.
I repurchased a new pair for full price.
I've done that so many times with
Really?
sunglasses. It's embarrassing.
right.
It's like so humiliating because you have one pair of sunglasses and you're like, I spent $1,500 on this
And then you
one
lose them
pair of
immediately.
sunglasses because I bought them 8 times.
But here's the
Yeah.
thing. I lost the glasses and the case. They come in a huge case, and that case, I
well,
put
we
it-
need a huge case.
they fell out of my pocket it must have been as I sat in my car. I forgot they were in my pocket,
Yeah.
and
I
they
hate
fell
that.
Out the door.
and then I shut the door and
And
took
then
off.
and
Then I realized an hour later.
Okay, so this happens with glasses. It happens with umbrellas. It even happens. You ever see like, whatever happens to that shirt, right? Don't you want to know, and we'll never know, the second life that that first pair of glasses is
that's a
having?
Toy
Yeah.
Story movie for sure.
It is, right?
Yeah.
That has to be a Toy Story movie, like
Yeah.
where all the second
Yeah.
hand.
And I bet you
Stuff
we're
goes.
part of those stories. So you ever find something? You ever find a pair of glasses? Or like you're part of that story for somebody else. But I wonder
Oh
who's
my-
wearing those glasses.
I
right
have
now.
such a funny story about a lost sweatshirt. I haven't told this
Okay.
story. I grew up here in New York City, and I had a sweatshirt from camp. And it had my name embroidered on it because me and all my friends, we went to camp and we had such a good summer. And so we made a inside joke sweatshirt. Are kids still doing that?
Making inside joke
Because
sweatshirts.
Custom Ink came out when I was in
Yeah.
high school.
Yeah.
So that
I
was
have a
like,
bone to pick with custom ink.
okay.
Yeah, but continue.
Well,
They'll get this.
I lost everything as a child because I have trauma. I was one of those kids that just lost
I thought
everything.
you had not a gambling problem.
No,
Okay.
no, just like no, not as a kid. I was a 15-year-old and I bet the house. I lost everything in Atlantic City when I was 14. No,
Possible.
I mean, maybe I lost my sweatshirt. I was devastated because all my best friends had the sweatshirt. I didn't have
Matching.
the sweatshirt.
Right.
3 weeks later, I'm walking by like a bodega. Outside of the bodega, a homeless man is sitting on a crate. The crate is lined with my sweatshirt.
What do you mean line?
Like
oh,
he-
it's
as a
He's
cushion.
sitting on it.
No.
He's sitting on my sweatshirt.
No.
And I remember looking at the sweatshirt and thinking, how badly do
I want
this?
Yeah.
I don't remember how much I gave him, but I just gave him whatever I had, and I got the sweatshirt. and
How
I
old
went-
were you?
I was 15 years
Wait a
old.
minute. Wait a
I
second.
can't believe I
gave him
never
money?
told this
Hold
story.
on, Ashley. You took a homeless man's ass.
I did.
Was sitting on that sweatshirt, and you paid
Yeah.
money to get it back.
Yeah,
All the washing in the world
I know.
can't wash
I
off
know. I put bleach
the ass
in.
of a
You
homeless
still
man.
don't have that sweatshirt.
No, I lost it again.
Oh,
I
you
put
did?
I put bleach in with the wash, and then it turned the whole thing like pinkish. So mine ended up being different than
Well,
I
you
have
have
so
to
many
remake
questions.
this sweatshirt now that you have a successful podcast. You become a successful comedian. I say you remake that sweatshirt
Sell
and
it as
you sell
merch
it.
in
and
the
you
pink,
sell it as
in
merch.
the homeless
Oh,
hue.
you sell that as merch, yeah.
Sell that as merch.
Wait, what was
See,
the
you
inside
guys are
joke?
business people. I never
Yes.
think like this.
What was the inside joke that was on it?
We had like like, oh God, this is so like
No, this is the place.
No,
where
this
you're
is
in a
what- this
safe
is where we
place.
do it.
So we were like, we went on this trip, and we were the 20th trip in 2003. It's not even a joke. We was just like, so we did like a XX03 thing for the, and then obviously
When you
that
say
has
a trip, you mean
sexual
with the school?
connotations. Yeah,
Or-
with the camp. With the
Okay,
camp.
you're not
yeah.
like talking about acid or something.
No. We did not.
Right.
Again, I did not lose the house.
Right.
I was not on acid as a 15-year-old.
Wait, why was there a because it was two X's and not like it was.
It was 20. It was the 20th, like
right,
XX,
but you
like a
said
Super Bowl.
there was like a sexual.
Yeah, and you have double X, and you're 15, and
Okay.
it's not even like a bit. It's just like, you know,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
just like
So
a
the
kid.
sweatshirt was 2XX3?
Yeah, it was XX apostrophe 03 because it was
So
2003.
that was the 20th camping trip you took.
Yeah, it was like the 20th of this like camp. That
Annually?
Yeah, annually. Not that
Wow.
I had done it 20 times.
Oh, got you.
I didn't
Okay.
do it in the womb, but this is so stupid to explain. The bigger overarching theme is that a homeless man had my sweater, and I was a big enough douchebag to take it back. And I think I probably gave him a $20
That's
bill.
not a douchebag.
That's not a big. Yeah, you
That's
gave him
your
20
property.
bucks.
Wait, first of all, did you approach him before money? Did you just say,
I don't
"Excuse me,
remember.
you're sitting on my"?
I think I just felt so guilty because I had, so much more than
How
him.
did you lose it?
I don't know. I probably
Did you
took it off
throw
in
it
the
at a
street
homeless
in
man?
the park or something.
All right, okay.
I probably was in Central
getting a
Park
hot
with my
flash.
friends. I was having a hot flash.
Oh, you're going through menopause at 13 and you took it off.
Again, I lost the house. I don't want to have sex ever again.
What is 2X bad?
2X isn't great.
What is 2X?
Double
2X?
XL.
No. But as far as triple X.
Triple X means sex. I don't know what double X
Oh,
means.
triple. Okay, I understand what you're
Does
saying.
2X mean anything?
Triple X is like hardcore. I would think 2X might mean
'Cause you
like
jump
it's
from
maybe
R
it's
to
just fellatio.
R
like,
to triple X.
Just fellatio.
yeah.
Right, it goes from R to triple X.
NC-17.
Oh, R to
There's
NC-17.
NC-17.
No, what's in between NC-17 and triple X?
I think triple X is just like colloquial,
Okay.
right? Because there's
So-
X-rated. There's definitely X-rated.
Right.
Can I just say something while we're talking about this? I just wanted to say something that I discovered at I was in shout out to the people that came out to Buffalo, Ithaca, and Albany. Great time. And in the hotel, I kind of tried to reinvent myself a little bit with the porn I watch. And rather than going on Pornhub mindlessly,
You didn't do the rental.
no, what I did was
Did
I
the
went on
rental.
Reddit. I went on Reddit, and there was some great
Some tips.
some great memes and kind of videos to go on Reddit. Let me see. Here we go. We got Reddit. One of the ones I found that I'll pass along is
Wait, you watch pornography on
Cock
Reddit?
Hungry Whores was good.
Okay.
Black Chicks, White Dicks, I really enjoyed.
Let me ask you a question. Is that a black
How many?
chick
And
with a white man,
NSFW
or is that
GIF.
a black chick with a white dick, literally?
Well,
They
the
say,
thing-
just as a lesbian in the room, when you buy a strap-on, get it the same tone as your body.
Right.
Okay,
Don't do what you just described.
Right.
good advice.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, but
Pimp's
a lot of
writing
times
that
they come in a variety of colors.
Sure,
which is
And maybe
Like
there's
purple,
like
yellow,
y-
orange.
Yes,
you know.
yes.
Right.
That's
okay.
fine. That's
okay.
fine.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
I think because we're as a society now, kind of less is more. Rather than watching what I used to do is watch a whole 25-minute scene, get to know the players, get to know the characters.
Oh no.
Where time is money, you get you go on Reddit, you go to some of these
we're pulling them up.
NFSW memes, and you really get in nice 10 to 15 seconds what you came for.
Yeah.
And the thing with Reddit though is they're surprises because you put in, the search engine, and that can mean anything. So
Right.
it could be,
It's the Wild West.
I don't
Yeah.
like Reddit.
Right,
It
you don't
freaks
like
me
that.
out. I mean, I've never
It
gone
makes
to
me
the
feel like I'm
porn
more of a
part
voyeur, which you
Reddit.
want.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just like Reddit is people are so mean.
Yeah.
They say really mean things about people.
Yes, I know. I saw one of the things, one of the porn scenes I watched. One of the comments was, "She's okay, but has weird nipples."
Then why would you even?
Yeah, what?
Why would you say
She's
it?
literally
That's
deep
such an
throating a cock.
inside
Why do you?
thought.
What do you
Why-
focused on the nipples?
Why log on? Why make it? Because you have to make an account to post. I assume.
Yeah, it's no.
You make an account.
You do have to make an
and
account.
then just to say that. That's like when I see Amazon reviews. You go to Amazon and there's questions for the product.
Yeah.
And someone will be like, does this work with this adapter? And then people will log on to the Amazon account and answer those questions and be like, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
That's what they write back. They log
Yeah.
on. They're like, I'm not sure. Bought it for my wife, but
the
I didn't really
quest
check.
continues.
Yeah.
So, why are you on here answering questions? And
I
you
got
don't
a
know the
scooter. I got a scooter from my daughter's birthday, and the video like that shows you how to use the scooter on Amazon was like, you know, a woman and her daughter in America, but she had a Russian accent. And one of the comments was, are we really supporting Russia with what they're doing to Ukraine? I'm like, we're talking about a
fucking
scooter
Christ.
for a 7-year-old on Amazon.
Please.
Yeah, people
Please.
are crazy.
People are. I'm trying to write a joke about this. Not this many people should be able to read and write. It's
That's the
too
joke.
many people
Yeah.
with literacy, with too much access. It used to be that you had to be both literate and you had to afford paper and a pen and a guy on a horse.
Yes.
Yeah.
You needed all those things in order to project
Yes.
your opinion out into the world.
I think we should.
Yes.
This should be like an entrance exam to get a social media account.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like some type of testing. Some
Or
type
I
of,
think it should all be. It should not be free. I think you should. It's be $20 a month. Like you gotta you can't let everybody have it.
Maybe you can
You
have
know, you
internet,
just
but
can't-
you can't be able to speak.
Yes.
You're allowed.
Yeah.
You can have internet,
Yeah.
but you can't speak. Every time you speak, you have to put $1 behind it.
that would be nice.
And then you're like, does it mean that much to me
Right.
to say I'm not sure
Right.
or weird nipples?
Yeah, I mean, we've essentially eliminated social media.
Yes.
I just
in many
do it
ways.
for promotions now. I really
Yeah.
try not to
Same with me.
do it. Quick question before we move on.
Yes.
So you bought
don't wanna
those
move on.
again. But those were, unless I got my information wrong, those were expensive, like a used Kia almost. right?
Expensive. Well, they were $1,000.
Your glasses?
They fell in
Sorry,
my
I got
pocket.
lost.
Yeah.
for a second.
2,000? Oh, the first ones you got on the arm.
No. First one you pay full price, and then the
But
second.
didn't you plug the guy's store?
It's capitalism.
Wow.
What can you do?
You're forced to plug this guy's store over and over
yes,
again.
he knows he's. Yes. So.
Wow, you
We
spent.
know you're losing another pair of glasses because you're like, you got to go down to the
But this is
whatever
what
store.
my family was
You
telling
gotta
me.
stick like one of those tiles on there or something.
That's
on
the
side.
thing. This is what
The
my
big
family
white-
was telling me. They were like,
There's
when
nothing
I
small
rebought
enough.
them, they're like, you are not the kind of person that cares about this stuff. You're going to eventually lose them again. So I said, if I lose this pair, I'm done. I'm done if I lose this pair. And what I've been doing now is I've been going 1 week on with them, 1 week off. This is obviously the week on with them, but then next week I'll go the week off to try to limit my chances of losing them again.
Are these
So you're-
identical to the other ones?
Identical.
Because
What's the brand?
Birth
Birth
control. These are Jacques Marquez, Stanley Kubrick frames.
can I Stanley Kubrick? Oh my God.
Yeah.
Because Kubrick had shaped like this.
Yes, sir.
I'm
Yep, you better
Wow.
believe it. Planet of the Apes glasses.
getting old, right? Because I just want like this. I see it all the time. I go.
Can I say, this is totally off topic. You have such hairless legs.
I know.
He does, and great calves.
He does too.
Yes,
Both of you have hairless
yeah,
legs?
we have the least amount of leg hair of any podcast in New York
when
City.
That's why I'm here.
when I wear shorts, I get told it all the time. People are like, "Are you a
Beautiful.
swimmer?" I'm like,
You'll
"Obviously,
see.
I'm not a swimmer."
I guarantee
I
you,
love
if
swimming.
I searched enough Reddits, I'd see Sal's calves would pop up. Somebody's
Oh, my
posted his
calves
calves.
are different. Yeah.
Wow.
Calves are
Yeah,
different.
that's the only thing I got going for me. Is calves. But
How
yeah,
do you train them?
I just walk around heavy set, and
Just
But
the
losing,
mass alone.
but
from
down.
I used
walking.
to be a
Sal's
goalie.
down. Sal's down. You're noticeably down now.
I'm trying
No,
to.
noticeably down.
I was a goalie, and they kept.
Okay,
Right.
You know,
got
I
it.
used to. But
A goalie in soccer?
my hockey.
Hockey.
Yeah,
okay.
my dad has hairless. So my dad has all of his hair. He's in his late 70s, and he didn't go gray until about late 60s. So, but he has no hair on his legs.
Right.
So I signed up for it. I got nice hair. Hopefully, I don't go
No.
gray, and I have it. I don't go bald. Nothing against bald people. God bless them. But my legs.
That's tough.
Yeah.
Tough to lose.
You're
your
like,
hair.
I can't. My dad is, 75. He can't grow a beard. My dad cannot grow a beard. He can't, and I can't grow a beard. I
Neither can I.
I can't
You
like how
have- that's
Pimp's got like a
you have a beard. I
no,
know
but
it's
like
not
how like a real beard,
Yeah.
how like it'll just come in as I grows more and more. It'll just come in patchy and patchy. Yeah, there's my
Yeah.
dad right there, Tampa Tony, who looks like he's smoking crack cocaine in that picture.
Yeah, your dad looks a lot like Lil. Is that Lil Wayne?
Yeah, I don't know.
Why did Lil Wayne come up when you brought up?
It's another man named Tampa Tony.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
okay.
Oh, there's a rapper named Tampa Tony.
Actually,
That
there's also
actually tracks.
there's also a woman named Tampa Tony, a promiscuous woman out of
Really?
Tampa named Tony.
A
That-
famous
No, she's
Tony.
not famous. Roy Wood has a great story about she's infamous there, Tampa Tony.
Tampa Tony. Okay.
ask her about
Toni.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you all right? So
Yeah, they look good on you, by the way, babe.
these are expensive.
Expensive.
Though.
Yeah, and they're
Wow, you
dirty.
love them that much.
Well, I go, like I said, today my eyes felt puffy. I'm tired. I put on my outfit today, and I said, there's not enough bang on this.
Yeah.
There's not enough pizzazz today.
Yeah, no, you
so
put a
I
little
threw
English
these puppies on.
I like
I
what
threw a little English on.
They're transformative. Don't tell me they're not.
Accessories are
They're
great.
sunglasses.
Yeah.
No,
They're
no.
great.
These transition. These are transition lenses. I use them to drive.
You have transition lenses, no prescription.
Yes, ma'am.
Is that a
That
thing?
is such a commitment to the bit.
Yeah.
Also, that's
I'm not
very
fucking
funny.
around.
Oh, so
Look
those
at
get
the-
dark at night?
These get no. They get dark in the sun. When I'm driving,
I can
that's
see
why
a little bit.
That's why I asked you if they were different because I thought they were darker last time.
these are sunglasses. But if you wear them inside, then they don't transition.
That's why they're $1,000 because you got the transition.
I got the
lens.
transition lenses. Yeah, the frames themselves, I want to say were $700.
Wow.
Then the lenses is what cost.
Shout
a little
out 2023. Even glasses are transitioning.
Shout them out.
And they're much
Everybody.
happier.
Yeah, they.
I
Let
know
them
I'm
live
much
their
happier.
life.
It's a beautiful thing.
What was your first thought when you realized you might have lost them? Did it go to the money?
No, it went to
Fame.
I thought I was on the road to creating
Yeah.
this new image, this new likeness. This is new 2023 me.
You fell off. You're still a
Love it
guy
or
that
hate it.
loses glasses.
And then I felt like when I lost them, well, now I'm going to go back to that same old bullshit. I'm
Right.
going back to that same old me, and I've lost this new energy. But then I quickly found it, and what I quickly discovered is I don't need a pair of glasses to feel good.
Boom, boom, bap. That's what I was going to say because what you're doing there is you're attaching your identity to a material item.
Can I
And
ask
that's not
a
good. That's
question?
not what Seneca or the rest of the Stoics would say.
Right.
Why are you? What is this new energy that you're trying to achieve?
I'm trying to have a glow up. I tried to
You've
force a
done
glow
it,
up.
dude. You've glown up. You
Yeah,
did
you're
it.
all glowns up and you're all glowns up and you're all glowns up.
Thank you. It's
Glown up or glowed up?
Glown up?
Glown.
He wants to get a glow up, right?
Glown
Glown up?
Stefani.
Glown.
That's my new name.
Glown Ranger.
Glown Ranger. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like I wanted to have a glow up. I wanted to lose a little bit of weight. I wanted to put on some, get in better shape, and I wanted to start wearing
Objectively,
turtlenecks.
as someone not attracted to you at all, you are in great shape.
I appreciate that.
I have nothing to
I
earn
agree.
from
You know
saying
you
it
are.
to
You
you.
box and
I
stuff.
appreciate that. Thank you very much. I think you're in great shape too. As a
Thanks.
matter of
I
fact.
wear
Let's
very
switch
baggy
outfits.
clothing.
He eats he eats in between a window of like only 4 hours.
6 hours. 6
Oh,
hours.
you do
now.
intermittent
I
fasting.
do intermittent, but she was saying she hasn't eaten anything. She just
I
woke
do
up
it by
2 hours
accident,
ago.
out of
Yeah.
pure laziness
See,
in the morning.
Yeah.
But that's what happens because you're thin build. You look in shape as well. And I think the people that do that, they automatically intermittent fast. But some of us have to intentionally fast. You don't have to intentionally do it because you just it's
you ever
it's
heavy?
who you are.
Yeah, I used to weigh 40 pounds more than this.
When was
Well,
that?
I'm sure that's
About
not heavy. But
10, but I did not carry it well.
Okay. How many
is that in stone?
Some girls can be 40 pounds heavier than I am and look just absolutely so sexy.
Okay.
Like I did not feel good.
what was your journey to losing 40?
Honestly, this is so gay. I just became a vegetarian.
Okay.
Wow.
And then the
And that
weight
did
just
it?
fell off of me because I just think it agrees with how everybody has a different
Yes.
way of eating and is better genetically or whatever. Some
Sure.
influencer on Instagram will
What
tell
blood
you.
type you have.
Yeah,
versus what you
exactly.
eat.
It just fell off of me. Yeah.
So you have not eaten a piece of meat in 10 years.
Yeah.
So it's just you don't even do fish, just veggies all day every
I
day.
ate fish. I gave up fish about 6 years. So I was pescatarian, and then I gave up fish about 6 years ago. But I'm going to Japan with my girlfriend, and so I was like, oh, I'm gonna accidentally eat fish because there's not a lot of vegetarians there. So I took I took a bite of fish like 3 weeks ago. It made me violently.
Did it really?
It did not. My body was like, what the fuck are
Like
you
you
doing?
started puking and everything.
One bite of fish, I couldn't sleep for 2 hours because of the indigestion.
Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So wait, so like what's a typical meal? Like what you haven't eten yet? What are you gonna eat today? What's a
Oh my
typical?
God.
Give me an Ashley Gavin
I'll
vegetarian special.
Oh my god, this is so
Sprouts?
annoying.
No, it's not.
I'll probably have a smoothie. I'll
Okay.
probably go
Delicious.
get a smoothie. Maybe
Okay.
put some protein in
Put
it.
some protein in there.
Okay.
That was going to be my first question.
Yeah,
And
I'll
then
do
what?
egg. I'll
And
do eggs sometimes in
Okay.
the morning. That's another thing I'll eat. And then I don't know. I do a lot of Trader Joe's like
you
frozen meals, like dumplings or the Indian
know the
food.
dumplings.
I don't-
Salads? Do you do salads?
Yeah, I'll
Do you
do like
veggie-
I'll do like a sweet green salad.
How's your blood? Your blood pressure? Your blood cholesterol?
I
Everything's
have
good.
low, so here's the secret.
Iron.
I have my iron's actually fine. I have this weird disorder with my
Sickle cell anemia.
It's not sickle cell anemia. So close, dude. It's my collagen. It's called EDS, Ehlers-Danlos syndrome.
I just saw them at Brooklyn Mirage.
Great band.
They were great.
Ehlers is so hot.
Yeah. So EDS, what's it called?
Ehlers
Collagen.
does actually sound like some non-binary like barista that you would meet. What's your name? I'm Ehlers.
Yeah. Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. It
Yes.
does sound like one of the towns in Game of Thrones.
Yeah, it really.
Ehlers-Danlos
So
syndrome.
it's connectivity. So I have my skin is kind of stretchy.
Okay.
And wait,
Whoa.
why was I saying this?
Because
I have low blood pressure.
Okay.
Low.
yes.
But it's not a good thing. You have like
No.
dangerously low blood
yes,
pressure.
too low.
Right.
Hypermobility of joints?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
Show
dude.
us. Show us.
Let
Oh,
me see
come
your
on.
Put your leg up
Can
as
you
high
like
as you
bend
can.
that?
It's the whole like you can bend your.
Oh
Oh.
wow! How'd you do that? How do that again?
I'd rather not.
Okay, fair.
Yeah.
But like yeah, it's like you're bending.
Fragility
Wow,
of
that's
blood. Your blood vessel's fragile, girl.
So fragile.
Must be Italian.
I'm just a Gumby of a human being. Sometimes you do podcasts and people interview you and you're like, I hate myself.
Yes.
I hate.
Nah,
like
this is
I
what I
have
wanna
this.
know.
I'm a vegetarian. I have this stupid disease. I'm such
was
a
a
fucking
vegetarian.
Hey,
loser.
babe, this is what we do. We rip people open.
It's so vulnerable.
I was a vegetarian. I have diseases.
Yeah.
We got diseases. What do we got? Tell them what you
I
got.
got so much, dude.
Come on, let's
got-
list
But
them.
you earned yours through bad decisions.
I have so many.
No. He was
and
born
fun
with
stories.
no.
Oh,
I-
His
really?
feet.
I have flat feet though that the doctor said.
Yeah.
So
that-
I have flat feet.
I have hammer toes.
because of what's a hammer toe?
My big toe crosses over this toe
So
like
mine-
that, and it starts to rub up
But
against
do you
my
wear
sneaker.
the little? I have one in right now. Do you wear the little separators to help you?
I bought them,
No.
but it's
Very helpful.
untenable to me. I bought it, but it's too.
It's a little annoying, but it's less annoying than the pain. in my
Okay,
opinion.
fair. But I have a host of issues.
That's
So
great.
there you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he's got sleep apnea.
Apnea,
We both got high blood pressure.
high blood pressure,
High cholesterol.
flat feet.
I have psoriasis.
Oh, that sucks.
So do I, but it's
yes.
under control.
Yes, under control.
Yeah, yeah.
I had
But I
severe.
fixed it.
Yeah.
We had severe to moderate plaque psoriasis, and we.
So
I
that's
might have some
the ads on
mesothelioma.
TV are for you guys.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Everybody has plaque psoriasis.
Yeah, I get tonsil stones.
Tonsil stones.
Yes,
had
I
my
get those.
tonsils
My
removed.
girlfriend.
You had your tonsils removed?
Yes, I
Should
did.
I do it? What
Why
do we
not?
think? How old were you when you got them removed? Were you an adult? 8. See, getting them removed as an adult is supposedly one
Worse,
of the most
bro.
brutal
Yeah.
Don't do it.
post-ops you can do. But here's the thing. I'm snoring a lot. I've noticed now sometimes it's
snoring.
hard for me to swallow food.
Do you
like
keep your wife up when you snore?
She typically will tell me like in the next morning, like it was bad last night. Like
Get 'em
you need to go to
Get
like
them
the
removed.
doctor.
It's better for your marriage.
Most likely reason your physician may recommend a tonsillectomy are frequent severe sore throats or a chronic infection if your tonsils. However, if you have infrequent uncomplicated infections, your doctor will probably just treat you as needed. So I don't get sore throats all that much. I'm good for about 1 or 2 streps a year. I'm good for about 4 weeks of my 52 being on amoxicillin. That's typically my ratio.
Yeah.
4 out of the 52 are on amoxicillin
That's not bad.
for various infections.
Yeah.
But I do feel like maybe
I like that you misspelled that. Parts of the body we don't need.
we.
Oh,
it came
yeah,
out
that was
corrected.
actually excellent on this.
Yes. No.
Bimp misspells. Usually he'll misspell every word.
Yes. Pimp. Yes.
Language is imaginary.
No, it's
yes.
true. It's true.
Yes.
It fluctuates. It changes.
Yes. So yeah. Go ahead.
Go.
Well, no. I just think that I'm at a point in my life right now where I might want to
love
start
you.
getting some surgeries.
So my lady was telling me that there's a surgery now for sleep apnea because I got to wear a mask.
Yeah.
Mask.
I mean,
yeah, it's
I
big.
I refused to get one until like my late 20s or something like that. So, but I have to take that shit with me on the road
Yeah.
with comedians. I have to travel with a machine to help me
You have
live.
to bring one less outfit.
Yes.
Exactly.
No,
Sleep
it's like,
apnea
I
machine.
swear to God, it's so tough to travel.
No,
It's like
yeah.
a
'Cause
weekend
you don't
bag.
want to check a bag.
Yeah,
you don't want to bring anything extra.
I know.
You just want to throw it in
gets
the
tough.
carry-on.
But apparently there's a surgery that you can have now.
What's the
And
surgery?
they do something because surgeries were intrusive because they were in the throat and they were only 30% successful. Standard old. Now
Not
there's
worth it.
technology that they insert in you or something like that. But it's a game changer, so I'm contemplating it. But
I think you guys should do it at the same time.
Right.
Get both of them done at the same time so that you don't have to take as many weeks off from podcasting, and then make content out of it. You should lie down together next to each other in the hospital while you're recovering.
What is she saying?
Someone can write on a whiteboard so you guys can communicate with each other. It'd
What
be
did
very
she just
funny.
give us an idea to do? Patreon.
on the Patreon.
That's on the
We'll do it
Patreon. That's on the Patreon. Our sleep
That's the
apnea.
content people need.
Yes.
That's
Our
it.
sleep apnea surgery. Patreon. Have you ever got any surgeries, Ashley?
I had my sinuses done. And they fixed my deviated septum when they did
Did you
it.
feel now you ran a big
Huge
do you
difference.
understand that you
For
ran
breathing.
getting that surgery, you ran an incredibly huge risk that I'm sure you were not told about at all by your doctors, and that risk is called empty nose syndrome. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Why do you know this?
Because
ENS?
yes,
Tell 'em.
ENS. Pimp, I want you to pull up empty nose
I have
syndrome.
EDS and I almost got ENS.
Yeah.
So let me tell you something. What empty nose syndrome is, it's a rare complication that develops after a turbinectomy. Do you know what the turbinates are?
Yeah.
So the turbinates, okay, so as you know, so we'll educate the people.
This podcast is sponsored by.
BetterHelp.
Tell them about it, Chris.
I love it so much. I use it. Sal uses it. Therapy and mental health are both. Mental health is something that you need to get under control, and therapy helps you get that under control. All you do is fill out a brief questionnaire. You get matched with a licensed therapist, and you can switch therapists at any time for no additional charge. It really is tailored just for you. You do it from the comfort of your own home.
Entirely
Don't have to go to-
online.
Don't have to go to a therapist's office, and it really is awesome, and it really makes me feel better each and every day.
That's right. It's flexible and suited to your schedule.
Yes.
And if you've ever, if you've been wanting to try therapy, why not give it a try this way?
Right.
Right.
and
Yes, baby.
All you got to do is go to betterhelp.com/heybabe, and that's betterhelp.com/heybabe. And guess what you get? Tell them the discount.
10% off your first month.
10% off your first month.
That's
okay?
right. Find more balance with BetterHelp. That's BetterHelp. Help.com/heybabe. I love Butcher Box.
I really do love Butcher Box. I just had burgers from there. They were unbelievable.
I'm not joking with you. I had pork loin this week for my Butcher
What?
Box. That's right. I got 14 pounds of frozen beef and meats and chickens and fish in my freezer right now.
So your favorite cut is the pork loin.
No, it's not even. I love the free-range chicken.
Okay.
I love the grass-fed beef.
Salmon. The
Oh,
salmon they got
wild.
is amazing.
Salmon's wild.
Wild salmon. Yeah.
Easily find high-quality meat and seafood that you can trust. 100% grass-fed beef,
Easy.
free-range organic chicken, pork raised and crate-free, and wild-caught seafood. Humanely raised, no antibiotics, no hormones.
That's it.
It's a service that a subscription gets delivered to your house. You can pause anytime you want. Stop anytime you want. You could customize boxes or choose from their boxes.
That's what I like. Here's the thing, too. At butcherbox.com/heybabe, when you use the code heybabe. So butcherbox.com/heybabe. Use the code heybabe. You're going to get 2 pounds of ground beef in every box for a year, plus $20 off your first order.
I mean, ButcherBox is giving that special deal right now.
That is all you have to do. It's butcherbox.com/heybabe. Use the code heybabe. Ground beef for a year.
That's
plus $20 off your first order.
2 pounds of ground beef free in every box for a year, plus the $20 all you.
I don't know why. I don't know why you're not doing it. Do it right now.
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
Yeah. Hey, babe. Only dates I have available right now. Only place that has tickets left. September 23rd, Hulu Theater, Madison Square Garden. Everything else is sold out. If you want to see my new hour of stand-up, Hulu Theater, September 23rd, New York City, Madison Square Garden. It's going to be a great show. It's going to be fun. We got a lot of surprise guests coming in. It's going to be awesome. And also, there's a lot of fun at patreon.com/Christy Comedy. I'm going to start doing a new show over there where you get your steps in with me. So it's called Getting Your Steps In with Chrissy. So if you are into physical fitness and you want to get your steps in, get motivated, go over to patreon.com/Christy Comedy, and I'm going to be your little box in the treadmill. It's going to be me. So you get fit with me.
What's up, guys? We got some dates in May, June, and July to round out the Impractical Jokers tour, and then more dates will be announced if you didn't see it so far. All the tickets are on ImpracticalJokersLive.com. These shows have been fun and outrageous. We've had surprises at them. May 19th, 20th, and 21st. May 19th, Arlington, Texas, College Park Center. May 20th at the Moody Center in Austin. May 21st at the Smart Financial Center in Sugar Land. Moving to June, Columbus, June 2nd, Cleveland, Ohio, June 3rd, and Detroit Theater, Fox, the Fox Theater in Detroit on June 4th. Oh, man, this is going to be fun. Schottenstein Center and the Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. Those are big shows, June. Minneapolis, Des Moines, and Kansas City, June 15th, 16th, and 17th. And then we round out July here in Nashville at the Opry on the 27th. Gamebridge Fieldhouse in Indianapolis on July 28th, and the Stifle Theater 2 at 2 shows there in St. Louis on the 29th. Everything is available at ImpracticalJokersLive.com, and I will shortly be announcing a second leg of my solo tour that starts in July and will run through November, so stay tuned for that. When is this coming out, Pimpy? This Thursday? Okay, so it's after May 10th. Buy some merch, check out our merch store, and check out SalVulcanoComedy.com for updates.
The turbinates, what they are is a little organ inside your face that you got possibly resected in order to fix your deviated septum. Turbinates, what they do is when we're breathing in air right now, what that organ's, what it does is it's basically telling your brain that you're getting enough oxygen, and it's measuring. It's saying you are at 100% oxygen. Brain said, good, we're breathing. If they resect, if the doctor accidentally resects too much of the turbinate, resects, like takes away.
Too much out.
A lot of times when you have a
resect.
deviated septum,
Resect.
Yeah.
Resetting the turbinate, you got to push both buttons on the side of the turbinate, and then it
Exactly.
does a factory reset
That's what it
on
is.
the turbinate.
So what happens is with the turbinate is a lot of times they're very big and it causes deviated septum, or if you, in addition to deviated septum, causes breathing problems, causes sleep apnea, whatever. So they'll take away some of the turbinate. Now, 99.5% of the time, you deal with Ashley, it corrects the problem, you're good to go, your life changes. But if you are that 0.5%, of people who get empty nose syndrome where the turbinate was taken, too much of the turbinate was taken away, then what happens is when you are breathing in air, your brain does not get the signal because the
you're full.
turbinate
You just keep breathing.
because the turbinate has been resected too
See
much.
where this is going.
The brain thinks you are 24 hours a day suffocating and getting no oxygen when you are breathing in adequate oxygen.
Is that
It has
is
got-
that, is that an emergency situation exactly right that moment?
There is no cure, and it has got a 98% suicide rate within 2 years of getting empty nose syndrome. And you took that chance.
I did, and
What?
I'm brave.
Yes.
I'm very brave.
Yes. Look at this. Empty
I'm a
nose syndrome cure.
strong-willed, strong-minded young lady.
If I would have known about that, I might not have gotten that. So
Jim Norton told
you
me.
freaked the shit out of me.
I
so
had-
wait,
why do you have these?
there's
stats?
no cure.
I would, because I'll tell you what happened. I was scheduled to get a deviated
I was
septum.
gonna say why, you
And then I
must
was
have-
sitting at the Comedy Cellar saying that, oh, I got to go get the surgery the next day. And I was telling someone next to me, one of the managers at the comedy club next to me about it. And then Jim Norton was eating pretzels with mustard. And he goes, you better be careful about empty nose syndrome. And I said, what are you talking about? And then he said, Google it. And he walked away. And I Googled it, and I canceled the surgery immediately because I'm not taking that risk. It is considered rare because most...
I don't know, 0.5%.
Look,
is not.
empty nose syndrome. What is it?
At first, I thought empty nose syndrome was like when your snot goes off to college.
yeah. Google empty nose syndrome. It's got a 98% suicide rate.
No, I believe that. So what are you doing? You're just gasping all the time.
These people think the interview that I
They
watched.
can't fix it.
Right now there is no cure. The interview that I watched said that what the guy explained was he said, do you know when you're at the bottom of a pool and you have to swim up quick to get air, and it's all you got to do is get your face above that, and then you can. He goes, that's what I feel like all day, every day, and I just have to. I always feel like I'm at the bottom of the pool, racing to get to the top.
Oh, that sounds
they
horrific.
can't just shut off that nerve.
Nope.
I guess
Empty
I guess the point is that the nerve is shut off, and that's what the brain
yeah.
does.
Megan Kelly reported on it. You know it's real.
That is truly terrifying.
I mean,
Megan
that's-
Kelly, an alumnus,
it's like you're getting
well, I'm not going to do it again.
Bethlehem High School, upstate New York. Just learned that yesterday.
Yeah, I actually
I'll keep
think.
that up here.
I
Albany
actually
area.
think if you get it, they should give you a cyanide pill.
Yeah.
Wow. And
Do you
people
believe
are-
in legal suicide in certain
Absolutely.
cases?
I actually, this is going to sound. I just met a young person who, on their bucket list, was to come see me live because they have this incurable disease, and so they're gonna at the end of the year, the end of next year, they're going to Oregon and they're gonna take their life with dignity.
Can they do that
They're
in
going
Oregon?
where?
They're going to Oregon where it's legal. You can go to Oregon and you can die with dignity in Oregon.
Is it legal there?
Yeah, it's legal there. I actually think it's so good. Like, I think everyone, because who the fuck wants to be alive at like 98?
Right.
You're just falling apart. And if we
Right.
made it normal, it could be such a nice thing. Like, it could be so nice that people could get together with their relatives and like have a really, like the Doug Stanhope joke. I don't know if you guys know
Who's
that.
Doug
Girl's
Stanhope?
mom.
Do I have the name right?
No, I'm kidding. We're
I was
kidding.
like, am I like?
No, we love Doug
I
Stanhope.
thought I was having a stroke. I was like, you guys
No,
don't
I
Empty
know.
love
could
Doug.
be empty nose syndrome.
Doug
be
should come on here actually.
Yeah, please, Doug, if you're listening, and we know that you are.
We know that you are. He next time he's in here, we'll have him on.
I was.
But
yeah.
you believe in assisted suicide? Yeah, I'm on the fence. I think I don't know. I don't know because you just like you say 98. Who wants to live to 98? But then Kane Tanaka would have been alive another 18 years.
I know.
So
was like, but he got in trouble, Kevorkian, right? He was like the John Stockton
Dr. Kevorkian
of
got in trouble.
assists.
Yes.
For death assists.
Yeah, he was. Yes, he was, and he did get in trouble because I guess he killed too many people. Why did he get in trouble?
Because wasn't he pulling plugs?
Yeah,
Not in Oregon?
but wasn't he getting their permission?
Yeah, it's
Of course, it's like you have to look at it on a case by case basis, and
Yeah.
but look at like something like the opioid crisis. You wouldn't say people don't need painkillers. It just has to be like regulated in a thoughtful
Sure.
way. And like,
Sure.
of course, like terrible people are going to do terrible things. But I just think like, I don't know, man. Like if I had empty nose syndrome,
It
Right.
sucks.
I'd want the option to not have it be a mess when I off myself.
yeah.
Right.
You know, you
If
want
you
to.
can't fill your nose.
I think the issue becomes that then if you legalize it and do that, then you might start to get people who will want to euthanize themselves because they got a paper cut. You'll get
Right.
people who they'll get too dramatic with it. So there needs to be steps in
But
place.
aren't those people gonna?
They're
Aren't
do
they gonna
anything.
do it anyway?
We're not going to save every suicide, is what we're saying here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, don't they do it in the Netherlands or something?
Maybe
They gotta be doing-
Switzerland, maybe, or
don't
Sweden.
let it happen. Don't let people that have a flair for drama be eligible
Yeah, save the drama and the trauma for your mom.
for your mother.
It's big in Canada. They actually prescribe it there, and they're having like a issue with people with depression requesting prescriptions for suicide.
Right. Maybe depression.
can't-
Maybe it has to be. Look, I don't. I don't want to get in trouble, but maybe it has to be some because I'm not a doctor. But maybe it has to be some sort of physical. The way that when you put your dog down, it's because it's not feeding itself and it can't go to the bathroom.
Right.
Right.
Why don't we use the same criteria?
Right.
If you not to equate
Right.
us to dogs,
Right.
but like if I can't go to the bathroom and I can't eat,
Yeah.
maybe that's like I
Yeah.
don't want to be
Or if you
alive
keep,
anymore.
or if you like, yeah, you can't go to the bathroom. Yeah, like you wet the bed. Like you know,
Yeah.
your kid wets the bed 2-3 times in a row. You say, "Do you want to get euthanized?" You better.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what it's going to come down to.
Yeah.
I can't have this.
When they're that young, they spell it Youth.
yes. Yes.
Yes.
But I think it is an interesting concept in society, like what's okay and what's not okay, because listen, we're at a time now where almost everything is okay. Almost you can do whatever you want. A lot of times you can get away with it, and I don't know. I feel like it could be the glory days, or it could be the end of the empire. We don't know, but the goal on Hey Babe is to figure it out.
Yeah.
I think it's the end of the empire.
You think it's the end of the empire?
I think social media has made it the end of the empire. That's my thing. Climate change and social media.
But we're
Very
not talking
worried.
about next year. The end of the empire could take 100 years.
It takes
And
it's
AI
a
and
slow
aliens.
decline. AI.
AI, aliens, climate. This is all coming.
I
to
think AI will
don't either.
save us if we can all have all of our jobs replaced. If AI can move at the speed where we can all be replaced by an AI and we can just sit around at home and relax, that would be
You
good.
think there'll be,
But it's
down-
not going
down
to happen
like-
that way. It's going to
down
take
to
out
like
the
bodega
working class
AI.
first, and then, but it should take out the politicians. That's what I think. Robot politicians.
Wow, robot politicians, ChatGPT for president.
Because they're going to make unbiased decisions.
Oh, I don't know about that.
You
Not
can't
according to
lobby
the
a
article.
robot.
Yeah, but according to the article I read, it depends on how that AI is programmed.
Of course.
Right.
Yeah,
Who's
so-
programming it?
Did you
Of
see-
course.
well, Pim, did you see Dr. Kevorkian that you just had up there? Check this out. Nicknamed Dr. Death. Murad Jacob Jack Kevorkian. You that first name Murad, you
Yeah.
switch to D and the A, it's murder.
Yeah. That's a very
Right?
evil sounding name.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I just noticed it right now. Now, when do you shop?
Um,
Because you appear
It was such a laugh.
you appear with new items, yet I've never known you to carve out time for shopping. I've never heard you say, I went shopping today. On the road, I mean, we've gone shopping a couple times, but I don't see you as someone who's like, I'm going to go get these baby blues.
mhm.
And then, so when does this happen? Is it online? Is it impulse buying? Do you set out and say, this is going to be part of my glow up today? I'm going shopping from X to X. How do you attain your new wares?
Here's what happened with
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
I was on the Ithaca Commons in
You went to
Ithaca, New York.
To Let's. You went to the Let's.
No, Ithaca Commons is a street in Ithaca, like one of those like walking areas where
Yeah.
there's no cars. Ithaca Commons, right by the State Theater in Ithaca. Shout out, they had a picture of Hassan Minaj by my green room. Ithaca Commons. I went into a store. Weed is legal up there. I went into a store. that, and the great Mike Cannon was with me. He was going there to buy edibles and other
Mike was?
marijuana paraphernalia.
Interesting.
Mike came with. It was great. It was great. Mike came with me. We had a great time, and I bought these Oreo cookies from Japan for the kids. Mint, strawberry.
Oh,
cupcake.
they get down like that with the Kit Kats.
I
They
like
love
them
it. Yeah.
mint.
So
I
I
like
got the
them mint
Oreo
Oreo.
cupcakes.
Yeah.
Oreo cookies from Japan. Come outside, walk right past the sneaker store, and I was looking at the light that one of them came in a light blue. One of the Oreo cookies in Japan came in like a lightish blue box, and I had them, and I was going to show my daughter on FaceTime, and then I saw these in the window of the store next to me, and for some reason it felt like a sign.
It was a
felt-
sign.
It felt like if you really want to be cool, you're going to match your sneakers with the Oreo box. And I went in there and I said, if these are under $100, I will buy them.
They
and
were
if they have my
$99.
size.
$79.
Well, I
$99.
said to the guy, I swear, I go to the guy, I go, do you have these in a size 12? He goes, yes. I go, if they are under $100, I will buy them. If they are over $100, I will not buy them. I said, how much are they? And he said $99.99.
No way.
I swear.
But were they, or was he?
They were $89.95.
Okay.
But with tax, they came out about $97.
Yeah.
But I gave him a $100 bill, and I said, keep the change.
How kind.
Huh?
How kind.
How kind? And I got to tell you something. These are some of the most comfortable sneakers I've had.
Yeah, I will.
Blazers are nice.
Yeah, I will just
You
let
like
everyone
them?
know who's watching.
I've got a pair.
Not all blazers are comfortable.
These are.
You're lucking out, and those white ones we got, the white with the black, those are comfortable.
I love those.
But I have like 4 or 5 other pairs that I almost can't wear because they're so narrow.
Right.
Oh, I have very narrow feet.
Yeah,
yeah. I
But
have wide set feet.
that's why I don't understand how you feel comfortable.
I don't know. These are just comfortable. A lot of times, like I said, like you said, sometimes sneakers aren't comfortable. Like my Stan Smith Adidas, not comfortable. My hammer toes rub on the top of them. Some shoes are fit for hammer toes. Some shoes aren't.
Yeah,
it's the toe box. You need a wide toe box.
My toe in a box.
yeah. So in a box.
I'm
girl.
thinking
Listen,
about-
because with the writer strike, we're going to write SNL. We're going to do it this weekend.
That's so great. That's good.
Yes.
Oh yeah, what are they doing?
A 2-man
No shows.
SNL team. I think that
No.
that would make it better.
So that's it. SNL's done for the year.
Yeah, well, no writing, no, I don't know if it's done
Well,
for the
'cause
year,
no, but
but
don't-
however long the writer strike is. I guess, yes, you're right.
Yeah,
yes.
it's done for the year
You're
because
right.
they would be off
And
soon anyway.
PDD was supposed to host it.
Oh no shit.
Yeah. What can you
Wait,
do?
so they already had the finale?
I think they didn't know that it was going to be the finale, but if there's going to be a writer strike and it's already May, they take the summer off anyway.
But don't
Come back in
doesn't late night
September.
still doesn't late night
No,
still-
Jimmy Kimmel, Fallon, they're all
But
stopped.
back in the day in 2005.
Back in the day when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I still wish I was a kid again. I think that they are all on hiatus, as we say in America.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Hiatus because they ain't us.
Hiatus because
Yeah.
they ain't us.
That's why we're
Speaking of good shows, guess what's coming out? Season 3, you just let me know. Our favorite schedule of all time on Netflix, I Think You Should Leave, by the
Yeah,
great comedy
great.
genius Tim Robinson. I did not know that Season 3
May
is coming
30th,
out,
babes.
and I am
I'm
so
actually
excited.
blocking the day. I'm gonna
Let's watch it together.
Let's watch it
Seriously,
together.
no,
Okay,
let's
yes.
watch it
Yes,
together. No,
yes.
I'm being dead
Yes,
serious.
I promise.
We
'Cause
should
didn't
do
I
like
show
a
you the-
live. Yes.
Yes. We should do a live watch along.
Yes.
This is the one where you watch every episode. They're like 19 minutes.
Yeah,
each.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's so hard to turn them off.
You're
You're in the next one.
It's the funniest.
It's hard to
thing.
turn me
so
off when I'm
fun.
watching it.
That's true.
The sketches make
I
me horny.
cannot wait.
The first sketch of last year, season 2, when he's opening up the door the wrong way, or was that season 1? That's the first. I mean, last year was the first sketch with Corn
What's the
Cob
hot
TV.
dog? Hot dog. No.
the hot dog one
Oh,
is
the hot dog. When he
legendary.
choked on the hot dog.
That's
He's eating a hot dog under
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
I want to like
He's
ask
just so
him.
tired.
I want to ask him what his process is because it's unlike any other. It negates every rule you've ever learned about
Well,
any writing, about improv.
I don't
so
know
good.
who it was. It might have been Che. It might not. Don't quote me if it was Mike Che. It was somebody, a friend of ours from who works at SNL, and I asked them about it. Maybe it was Sam J. I'm not sure, but one of the friends said that Tim Robinson always would have those sketches when he was a writer at SNL, but they were so off the wall
Yeah, no
that
one
they
ever-
wouldn't make it.
I knew,
but
I
that his
knew it.
brain was like designed for.
If you
like,
go
he's
back
great.
and watch a few of them that he was in,
Yeah.
some of them are that wild, and they're really funny too.
Right.
But they didn't utilize him the right way.
Yeah.
Imagine you let someone like him go, and you don't get what he's doing now.
Yeah.
Like he could have been doing these as sketches on SNL, man.
And it would have made SNL even bigger. Like,
Oh
it
my
would have.
God.
I mean, because so not everybody loves it, but that's what you want in your art.
That's
you don't
true.
want everybody to love
That's
it.
true.
You don't want that. That's not a good
Well, then
thing
I'm
if
safe.
everybody loves it.
You know, I'm safe then. So I showed it.
Yeah.
I got so enthused when it first came out, and I was at my
Did
friend's-
get enthused.
I was up on a little vacation with friends, and I had another my manager and his wife, and we were all hanging out there. And we that night we're drinking, smoking a little, whatever. I said, "You don't understand." Me and Q were like, "You don't understand. You gotta watch this show. You will. We're gonna cry laughing."
Right.
I was at the point where I was showing people. I would just show people and watch the whole season with like 10 different people because I love showing it to people.
Yeah.
It was that good. And we sat down to watch it. We were at his house for the weekend, and he did not get it at all.
No.
And we watched
Really?
like 3 or 4 episodes, and like me and Q were like laughing and looking at him, and he's just like, "Yeah, I just don't get it."
I will say it took me
Yeah.
1 or 2 to get into to like understand because as a writer, your brain is programmed to look at a sketch and be like 3 beats. This heightens the thing. Yeah, don't say no. But
Yeah.
like I just was he an improviser? Because I imagine him as an improviser,
I'm
and
sure he was.
I-
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
like he must have been almost horrible to do improv with because he's always screaming at the scene is
Got
always
that
just being
character.
like
Yeah.
no like
Yeah.
that's always like
Yeah.
the weird thing.
I love it though that he doesn't put himself in everything, and he casts like. a
Cover.
lot of
I
them,
know,
like,
and you can always tell which.
The baby. Him holding himself as a baby.
But you could tell even when he's not in the sketches which one should have been his character or that he. You know what
Yes,
I mean?
exactly,
You could tell.
exactly.
And it's like kind of cool because I could imagine him doing it if he was in it, but it is like kind of cool and refreshing to see someone else with
Yeah,
that.
the,
Take
str-
it.
the
Like,
strongest boy, the strongest boy pageant
Oh,
or
yeah,
whatever,
yeah,
like
yeah.
that with the host. Oh my God,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
funny.
That I and our boy Paul Walter
that's
Hauser,
Sam
you know.
Richardson, right?
Sam Richardson is
Yeah,
also
he's-
great. Yeah.
Game-
What time is it?
It's game time.
Game time. Woo! I actually used Game Time recently.
You
No, because I
got ticks.
the app. Yeah, I got
Last
Yankee,
minute tickies.
I got Yankee tickets, and what I love about Game Time, here's what they do. Not only is it a very user-friendly app to go buy tickets, they show you exactly where you're sitting, they make it so easy, whatever. What they do is because they get these sick killer deals on last-minute tickets,
Mhm.
and they have the best price guarantee. This is what
Yes.
separates them. Their best
Yes.
price guarantee. You can buy tickets, and then if you can prove that you paid more on another site and they didn't get it, then what they do is they give you
110.
your money plus 110% back. That's how confident they are. Game Time guarantee means you'll always get the best price. If you find tickets in the same section and row for less, Game Time will credit you 110% of the difference.
get the-
It's unbelievable what
You
they
get
do.
the images of the seats. There's event cancellation protection.
Yep.
They have last minute flash deals.
Yep.
If you forget planning months in advance, you don't even worry about it.
Don't
now
matter.
You could get every event you want to go to. Last minute deals with Game Time.
Download the Game Time app,
Correct.
create an account,
Yes.
use code HeyBabe,
yes.
$20 off your first purchase. So terms apply, but again, create an account, redeem code HeyBabe, $20 off. Download Game Time today, last minute tickets, lowest price guaranteed. That's all y'all need to know.
That's all y'all need to know.
All right, listen, this episode sponsored by Blue Chew, so you know what time it is? Time to talk about sex.
Let's talk about sex,
Sex, babe.
Chrissy. Let's
Let's-
talk about you and
and
me.
me.
Let's
Let's-
talk about all the good things
things
and the
and
bad
the
things
things
that
that
can
can
be. Let's talk about
Hey,
Say
babe.
Blue Chew.
Oh, let's talk about Blue Chew. Same ingredients.
You want to bring the heat in the bedroom?
Yes, I do.
Now you can increase your performance and get that extra confidence in bed. Listen up. BlueChew.com.
The process is simple. Sign up at BlueChew.com, consult with one of their licensed medical providers, and once you're approved, you receive prescription within days. It's got the same active ingredients as Viagra, Cialis, and Levitra, but in chewable tablets and a fraction of the cost. The best part, it's done online. No visits to the doctor's office, no awkward combos, no waiting online. You just get an erection, and it's gorgeous.
And you can take them anytime, day or night. So
Yes.
you can plan ahead or be ready when the opportunity arises.
Absolutely, baby. Absolutely. The confidence where it counts. Blue Chew wants to help you have better sex. Discover the options at BlueChew.com. Chew it and do it. We've got a special deal for our listeners. Try Blue Chew for free.
Made in the USA.
Made in the USA.
Prepared and
That's
shipped directly in discreet packaging.
which I love.
Go for it.
Blue Chew for free. All you have to do is use the promo code HeyBabe at checkout and pay the $5 shipping. That's it. BlueChew.com, promo code HeyBabe. Get your first month free. BlueChew.com for details and important safety information. And we thank Blue Chew for sponsoring the podcast.
Love them.
You ever beat anybody up, Ashley, or get into a fist fight?
No, the closest I had to that was I was playing like kickball or something.
Mm-hmm.
Not in
Shout out
just kind of like pick up.
As a kid,
Yeah.
not as an adult.
Not as an adult.
Because it is because playing kickball as an adult is a very lesbian thing to do.
Yes.
Yes,
wanna
yeah,
say
I
that.
would say that's super gay to be in a sports
You can
league.
get severely injured as an adult playing kickball.
You really can.
If you miss, you could pull a hand.
Especially with flat feet and hammer toes.
Yeah.
The three of us should not be doing
It's
that.
true.
Yeah.
It's
Or
true.
narrow
But
feet,
shout
as you
out
should.
to kickball though, because it's like in between other balls, sports.
What do you
But
mean?
it doesn't get its shine a lot.
Basketball, baseball,
There's no
kickball,
professional
stickball.
kickball.
Yeah, kickball.
I would love to see a professional kickball.
Yeah,
That would be
Just-
sick. So
Just
what
give
happens?
Kickers their moment in the sun.
yeah.
So you're playing kickball.
I'm playing
and
kickball.
What happens?
I'm at second base or something, talking to another kid. I was like, "Oh, I like your shirt," and then I accidentally invaded someone's personal bubble for the first time. My
Mhm.
bad. I looked at the tag. She was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" We came from different worlds. I
Okay.
didn't know that if you looked at someone's tag, they might say this was. I was like 8. I did not
Where
realize
was the tag?
on the shirt. It was
Okay.
sticking out,
Okay.
and I just kind of touched it and looked at it. My bad.
This is second
Learn my
base talk in
lesson.
the middle of an active game.
Yeah. I was like,
Okay.
oh, but we're kids. We're just
Sure.
talking.
Sure.
And then I guess I was running the bases because I started to run, and then she was like, "Well, I'm gonna grab your tag," and she grabbed me by the collar of my shirt, and I didn't fight back. I just fully went down and was like, "I'm sorry, I invaded your personal bubble."
Yeah, this is the problem.
gotta get
this
into a
is the
fist
problem
fight.
with youth sports, though.
What is?
This kind of talking about tags, and then getting into a fight about tags
Yeah.
on second base.
Yeah.
You can't have it. It really
have
slows
it.
the game down.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. I was and fully my fault. Fully my fault. I apologize, and I never invaded someone's personal bubble again.
But do you think that? Do you want to go? Do you really want to be that person that goes through your whole life without punching someone in the
I
face
know
or
this is
getting
gonna sound
punched in
crazy,
the
but
face?
yeah, I don't
I don't
want
wanna
to
hit
punch
anybody.
anyone.
You
I
guys
mean,
got to do
well,
it,
sometimes
man.
you fantasize about punching somebody, but in reality, I really don't want to.
I
don't
can't
mean when
even.
I say
here's
anyone,
how
I don't mean
fucked
anyone.
up I am. I can't fantasize about punching someone because I'm worried about hurting my own hand.
Yeah,
Right.
I
Yeah.
literally,
But in the fantasy,
even in the fantasy, I'm like, oh, this is gonna swell, and I'm gonna have to ice. This is the Jewish quarter in me.
yeah.
The
I'm like-
happiest person in this room is homeless pimp, and he gets jumped once a month.
Do you
Right?
really?
Well, I mean, I almost got jumped in Staten Island on my way to the pod. Yeah. it
Yeah,
happens.
pimp
It
get-
happens.
Pimp gets jumped, or
Is it because of the way that you are, like something in your?
I wouldn't mess with
just-
Pimp. He's a big guy.
Just think I'm born in New York, and New York has me tagged for a couple instances a year.
See, I think no one messes with me because I am born in New York.
Right.
I think because when you go to Times Square, there are people like, oh my God, everyone's getting mugged in Times Square. I walk through Times Square all the time for shows and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well, Caroline's is closed now, but like back, no one ever even looked
Ashley,
at me.
don't tempt fate.
Okay.
Yeah,
Don't tempt fate, please. Don't talk like that.
Yeah.
I think people see you as a mellow fellow. I didn't even mean to rhyme that, but so be it. Sometimes magic happens. And
Is that the name of this episode? Mellow Fellow with Ashley Gavin?
I
Mellow
think you
fellow.
look very, very chill and relaxed. And I think maybe you give off that vibe, and then people are like, well, he seems like a peaceful entity.
I usually get to talk my way out of it. You know?
Yeah. Like, when's the last time you actually got hit?
And yeah, I mean, last year those kids said my shoes would look better on them and kind of followed me for a couple minutes.
But they didn't hit you.
No, but they just.
They would have.
Yeah.
That's why I carry a loud whistle.
Mm-hmm.
Do you really?
No, but I should.
You should.
I actually don't. I swear to God, I just saw one that was like an 80 decibel whistle that I was gonna buy
That's sick.
for everyone in
you
my
just noise
everyone in my
someone away
life.
from you.
yeah.
I just gonna because why not have a whistle that's 80 decibels? No, I think you don't. I don't think they run, but
You
I think
whistle
you call
yourself
attention.
also, though.
You call
Yeah.
attention to
Yeah,
to,
yeah,
to
yeah,
the
yeah.
situation. And for $19.99, throw it on your keychain or whatever it may be, $9.99. That's
Easy.
a good price point for safety. You can't put a price tag on safety.
Yeah,
Easy.
I like that.
I got pepper spray.
that scares me. 'cause-
Keys in the fingers is a big one.
Yeah, that's fucking stupid.
Yeah, because now everyone's got a key fob.
I was gonna take like an introductory like Krav
Doesn't make any
Maga
sense.
class just to learn how to just maybe one little
No,
chop.
let
or
me tell you
something. I
something.
could do a lot of work.
No, it's funny you mentioned that. Let me
Yeah.
tell you something. Let me make a PSA right here. And I don't know it. I haven't mastered it yet, but I have been secretly. I didn't want to tell anyone. I just wanted to kind of show it. But now that the cat's out of the bag, I've been working with Krav Maga, with a Krav Maga specialist because here's the thing.
You know Krav?
Maga.
Yeah.
Who is gonna try and take you down on the street?
Ash, you'd be surprised. Is
Yeah.
you'd be
I
surprised.
mean, that's $1,000 glasses right there.
Yep.
I guess,
People
but
that know fashion and are, seedy,
Yeah.
they'll take them down. They'll take them down
So
right quick.
so
So Krav Maga, by the way.
Krav Maga, right? Krav Maga, which I know that is the official name, but the Maga will take the stank off it. But Krav Maga, aka Krav Maga, and I get it, it's a capitalist society. I'm an American. I believe in capitalism. Go make your money, girl. Whatever you need to do. But if you're taking a Krav Maga class and they're extending it, and there's a belt system, and it's over 6 months and 5 years. That's not what Krav Maga is. You can do it, and you will learn it, and whatever. The real Krav Maga, the real way
and that's
to
what
learn,
I want.
2 weeks. That is how the Israelis learn it. That is the Israeli fighting
What?
system of because
then you're versed.
because here's the thing. Reason being is
Oh, here we go.
is because Israel is a country that's surrounded by its enemies. Everywhere they go, they're in the Middle East, they're surrounded by the enemies, it's only Jewish country, everybody doesn't like them, whatever. Candidates would come in, or the people that got drafted, you have to join the military at 18, would come in, right? Typically at times of war, would come in and only have 2, max 3 weeks before they're deployed into the battlefield. So rather than
But they're doing it 40 hours a week.
right, but yes and no. No,
I'll take down 2. I'll
Yeah.
take my 2 weeks vacay.
2 weeks
I'll
vacay.
come back a self-defense killing machine.
Easily. Because what happens is with Krav Maga, it's one of like jujitsu and karate and all that. It is a martial art, right? It is a martial art. There's an art to it. You can't learn art like that. Krav Maga is simply survival. So Krav Maga cuts the fat, the real Krav Maga that you can learn in 2 weeks, rather than me learning the proper chop and the chokehold and the delicacy of it. It is just simply you have 2 weeks. I'm going to show you right now how to take someone down and kill them, and anyone can do it, and that's what it is. But again,
I'm taking it.
What you're really learning is in almost a spiritual thing.
yes, because everything in
The
Krav
will
Maga,
to kill and
Right.
the
survive.
way I'm learning it is the way, and again, it's
You're
2 weeks.
Twisting shit.
It's
and
twisting
pinching
nuts.
shit.
It's grabbing throats. It's gouging eyes. It
So
is
did you-
biting. It is not. It is not anything like let me
Yeah.
get. It's
Right.
just let me disarm this and get your nuts.
Yeah.
Get
Kill
you
or
on
be
the floor.
killed.
Actually, Krav Maga means get the nuts.
Get the
That's what
nuts.
it translates
Yes,
to roughly.
it's poking
why
in
no
the eyes.
lesbians
It's
do it.
punching in the throat. It's doing all the things that are that like you're not supposed to do.
Wait,
Did
hold on,
you
am I doing it right
come?
now?
Bah. Yeah, bang. That's all it is. Disarm someone.
Did you
yeah,
come
purple nurples?
from-
Purple nurples
Yeah.
is part of it.
Art now, because you're enrolled in this, you're doing it in 2 weeks. Did you come from Krav Maga this morning and you're going back to Krav Maga after this?
No, today I actually did a spin class.
Okay. That's what I do. That's my mental. That's my mental fortitude. I get on the
Spin
bike
class
and
is hard.
I love the fucking instructors just being like, go within yourself or whatever. I cry
signed up. I
after.
went to a spin class one time with a friend of mine, and I didn't know what I signed up for. I was like, I'll do a spin class. They turn the lights off, just start screaming at you, and
Yeah.
I was like the one that couldn't keep up.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
By the way, what I've been doing a little bit is taking hot yoga. I've been taking hot yoga.
Yeah.
Ready for this?
Is that vinyasa? Is that what that is? No,
I don't know
that's
what the
slow.
hell it is. It's just yoga in 2,000-degree rooms.
Yeah.
It's on New Dorp Lane.
It's called something hot yoga.
Yeah.
It's called hot yoga.
Oh,
It's-
okay.
yeah, it's-
Fair enough.
so I was taking it, and,
That's what
and
it's
one of the classes I went to, there was like 75 people in a room that only holds like 50. Like they just crammed them in.
That's how they get hot.
Right. So we had no space. So we're coming to the end of the class, and we're all doing our positions this way. Where you are dripping in sweat like it's insane. For the final move, the instructor asked us to all turn our bodies around and face the opposite way. And as I was turning around, the bottom of my foot scraped against a girl's arm next to me. Just a sweaty, disgusting foot just went my foot just went all over her arm. And I was like, I am so sorry. And she said, an apology won't do anything. She was like, that's the most disgusting thing that's ever happened to me. I was like, yeah, but you're not mad at me, right? And she was like, no. She was like, but that is like really gross. And I was like, what do you want me to do? I'm like a bigger guy.
really
and
happy.
I swear to God, she
How
was like,
could she? What? That's
Because-
bullshit. This fucking
That's what
bullshit.
she
You're
said.
in a hot yoga class.
No, an apology won't cut it.
yeah,
What
no.
does she want?
She
Your
was half
firstborn.
kidding when she said an
Yeah.
apology won't do because she's like, oh, it's just so gross.
Sure.
Oh,
And
okay.
and
With Krav Maga, is that the one where like if someone points a gun at me, I like take my hoodie off and I do something and I go like this,
100%.
and then I have the gun in my hand all of a sudden?
100%.
Okay. And they teach that in 1 week?
They'll teach you that in 2 weeks.
You can do
Okay.
the hoodie throw 2 weeks.
And
2
then
weeks.
and then
The hoodie
you and then you
lasso.
walk out of that confident that if in real life someone pulls that gun, you're gonna whip off your t-shirt, do some magic, and you're gonna have the gun.
100%.
So there's no,
No,
there's
literally,
no, you
if
don't hesitate then.
I could save you the time even for the 2 weeks. If you're ever in a fight, all you have to do is grab genitals. You are aiming for men and women's genitals
I
at
learned
all
that as a
costs,
kid,
all
though.
the time.
But what
that
My
is the
mom
secret.
taught me that.
yeah, but
Grabbing
a woman's
pussy, grabbing
genitals?
balls.
What will that do?
They have a lot of pain points in the vagina.
Yeah, but
It's true.
it's not like testicles though. Like I'm
I
gonna
don't
if you have a
think it's
gun
like-
and someone grabs your
I don't think it's like testicles, but if you had the dexterity to grab one of my labes, if you had that
That's hard.
pinpoint precision,
Yeah. And
and
that's
you,
what they
and
teach
you
in
ripped
the
it that,
second
that
week.
would really
Second
fucking
week
hurt.
is where you're grabbing
That's the
lips.
second week where you learn to grab lips.
Lip
Yeah.
grabbing, yeah.
Yeah, but that's pretty much what it's doing. I mean, you get somebody turned around, you stick your knuckle in their asshole.
Because
Like
it's
you
not
do
about
things
sparring; it's about going for the kill. Sparring, with other
Like that. We're
martial
not.
arts.
You are going to disarm them, and you are looking to murder them immediately. That's what it is.
I have a question. So in the class though,
I'm more interested in that. I don't care about the art of it.
in the
Yeah,
class though, how do you practice grabbing someone's balls?
You put cups on and you put pads on, and he haven't went full speed with me yet. But I've been just doing one-on-ones.
And
but
he's grabbing your balls.
no,
through
what
a
he'll
cup?
do is he'll get me, and then he'll have the hand right there and be like, obviously in a
You
real-
know what to do,
you would squeeze and twist.
right?
That's all it is.
Squeeze and twist.
He said if you get
Jesus
anybody,
Christ.
if you get anyone in a situation that has a gun or a weapon, if you squeeze and twist their testicles, they are going to drop their weapon and run away.
I also,
That's
I
2X.
think there's also
That's
something
2X.
That's
That's 2X.
Squeeze and twist. Yeah.
Squeeze and twist. Is that the name
3X
of the
is
episode?
when
Squeeze
they
and
enjoy
twist?
it. But
3X is when they enjoy it.
I actually think if you just the no pun intended ballsiness of going for an attacker's balls, like if someone's attacking you and then you just go straight for their balls or something psychologically,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
this person, you know when you fight a bear
Yeah.
and you're supposed to do
Yeah,
this
yeah.
and the bear's like, oh, this person means business. I
Yeah.
think when you go for the balls, they're like, oh, this
You know what
person,
my mom did
it's
one
not
time,
worth it.
which is very interesting, and I'm very happy she did this. She was on the train in the morning, but it was like not a crowded train, and there was a guy like harassing passengers, and my mom got very nervous, and she had my mom drinks black coffee, had a large cup of black coffee that she had just bought in the subway, and then threw the black coffee in the guy's face.
So
and, like,
disarming.
Scalded his face.
Yeah.
And he was like, ah! Like on the floor, like writhing in pain, and my mom got off to stop. She threw black coffee in the guy's
my
face.
God.
Which is what you should do.
That's
if you're
so
a woman
fucking
out there,
badass.
And my mom said, she was like, every time she gets on a train, every
She
time
gets
she
coffee.
always has hot black coffee
No
with her
way.
as a weapon, not a drink.
That's
Wow.
so sick.
Yeah.
So
Isn't
if
that
you're going
wild?
out at night,
So
So
carry
you
a
should
mug
do
of
that,
tea.
women. Always have hot black coffee or hot black tea if you're trying to get away from the
Yeah.
caffeine,
Yeah, but
and then use it as a weapon if you don't want to drink it.
yeah,
They teach you that in Krav Maga for
They
the
do.
women in the
That's
women's
what it is,
section.
yeah.
it has to be humiliating though. If someone is jumping you or beating you up and you're in a fight and you keep trying to grab their balls and you can't get it, and they're just slapping you and you just keep reaching, but then you get slapped and then you run at them again, and every time you're just going for the balls and it looks just like, it doesn't look like you're trying to fight.
No,
It just looks like that's humiliating.
yeah. But if fight or flight, if you got to grab the balls, grab the balls.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what it is.
All
Yeah.
right.
I agree.
Yeah, Ashley, where can people see you? Speaking of balls.
Oh yeah, I have a special out on YouTube. It's
Right on.
free, so go watch it, please.
What's
What's
it called?
It's just Ashley Gavin live in Chicago.
Okay.
Nice.
It's just a-
Gavin.
Yeah, it's just a classic comedy special.
And this is your schedule right here.
That's my schedule. Yeah,
wow,
yeah,
look
yeah.
at this. You're all over the place.
Dates.
I am.
Wow.
This is
Vancouver,
I'm
Seattle.
very proud. I'll be vulnerable. This
And
is
it's
my-
all the good cities.
Yeah, it's we're doing
Portland.
my first theater tour, so please come.
Nice.
Yeah.
August 24th, 26th. You'll be in Sacramento. 26th is my birthday if you want to let the crowd know.
Oh yeah, I'll say how much Krav Maga are you guys doing? Because Krav Maga master Chris
Masters it.
Distefano.
AshleyGavin.com.
Just
Got
go to
all those dates.
AshleyGavin.com. Everything's listed there. My name is Ashley Gavin. I'm
I
very
mean, you
easy to
got
find.
dates on dates. Good.
Girl.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I'm doing okay.
Good.
And
Social-
some are
okay.
social
designated.
media?
Yeah, if you just search Ashley Gavin, all of us will come up.
Some are designated all ages. Some are 18 plus. Some are 19 plus, and we don't know why. But that's just
Legally,
FYI.
I had to. A lot of my fans are kind of younger, so I've
Oh.
had to really fight for the 18 plus and the 19 plus and stuff like that. So
Okay.
so that these guys could come.
There it is.
But you can come.
Beautiful.
What was I gonna say? I don't remember. Oh, and Chris, you've done my podcast. We're having gay sex.
yes.
And you are welcome anytime.
Absolutely.
It was a great podcast. We're having gay sex.
Yeah,
And it's
just-
awesome.
I'll
You
love to
don't
come on.
knock it till you try it.
I'll do it. Yeah, let's
Okay.
do it.
It's actually a requirement that you have gay sex right before. We have a guy, when I have men on, we have a guy standing by to
Oh, I
fuck
like
you.
That's interactive.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so you have a story just in case you don't
Okay.
have anything.
Well,
Right.
Yeah. Well, we
So it
won't
was
need
good.
him that day. I have stories. So.
Yeah, we got stories, and we also have proof. All right, babes.
Yeah. So
Thank
what
you
else?
for having me.
Yeah.
Sal's all over the road, everywhere.
Get merch. Get our merch.
Get the merch. We got all great merch, and the only tickets I have left are September 23rd at the Hulu Theater in Madison Square Garden. That's it. Everything
So
else is sold
incredible
out.
what you sold a stadium, man. Like between Radio City and the Hulu Theater, you did a stadium.
Yeah,
That's
next stop.
incredible.
I mean, a minor league stadium.
Next stop, babe.
Next stop, maybe. Next stop.
No, it's gonna happen. You'll do
Barclays.
MSG this year. You will. You're gonna do it.
I appreciate
No,
it. Thank
no
you.
question.
Well, I appreciate it so much, and we love you guys. And we're here every Thursday at 11 a.m. Tell us what you want us to talk about, and we'll check the emails, and we'll just
Absolutely
continue doing what we want to do.
And-
But we do appreciate your support and love.
Thank you. Thanks for signing up for the Patreon.
Thank you.
Don't be a fake, don't be a flake, don't run away from your feelings, babe. Don't be afraid, don't be ashamed.